Why hello there my fellow brothers, sisters, gamers, and anime lovers. Buster here again with our reaction video. Not simply a reaction, but also a review and a rant video, so beware. I apologize, I need to do this intro. Alright, future editing me, put the Super Saiyan transformation sound effect right there. So if you're wondering, yes. Oh, my overlay. Oh my gosh, this is unprofessional. Sorry about that. Let me fix the overlay. Stupid me. I updated it so it often saves the prior object, but it does not use the new one. So, yep. There we go, fixed. All right. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, because tomorrow is gonna be Sparking Zero's debut, and we still have assholes, not the guy in the video down there below. He's just reacting to the video that I want to react to. But the spineless cowards, if 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 you don't know, the actual video is called Why Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Feels So Familiar and Not in a Good Way. And if you don't know, this video was made by Gameology. So they made. Is it past the 30? Yes. They made an absolute. I'm sorry if I'm gonna be cursing a bit here because I can't control myself because I'm an avid fan of Dragon Ball. You can see by myself the themes and what I enjoy. What I absolutely despise among these so-called tourists. I don't know if they. I'll try and search. Hold on. Let me search if these assholes even make some freaking Dragon. And absolutely no, nothing, nothing from Gameology about the Dragon Ball content. So this video, I asked for his permission. I'm waiting for a reply, so I'm gonna wait until he replies that I can use his footage so I can upload it on my channel. But for now, I need to do this. I need to react to his video reacting to this bullshit, which is what, like that, the title says. This is Aaronage. I don't. I sorry if I butchered your name, Aaronage. Aaron Age. So, if you're wondering, I am reacting and reviewing this load of garbage that I'm about to throw myself into because I was warned. Someone is besides this certain hater of Sparking Zero is talking crap about the hobbies we love and enjoy, and the anime. So everything I say is not directed to this person over here at the bottom right of the video. I am talking about the video he's reacting to. The person I'll be talking about, make it clear, disclaimer, it's not about him. I'm not talking about him. I'm not going to be bashing him. No, I am not. So the one I'm bashing is Gameology because I am disappointed at what they've done. I love their content because they had the actors, the voice actors, people involved with the project reacting or even watching and joining them, giving their reviews on the games they worked with. So it was an interesting take, especially Call of Duty with war veterans or soldiers basically reacting to the tactics, the realism, the whatever they did there, along with the doctors with Mortal Kombat, like injuries, the X-rays and stuff. It was an um, interesting take. Like I saw there before when I searched Gameology and Dragon Ball, no Dragon Ball content came up. As in, nothing came up about Dragon Ball. Much. So I am vehemently pissed at people like this making crap takes which they have nothing to know about. This is my rant or my review of their dog shit video. I'm sorry if I'm cursing and I apologize for that. As a fan, I am insulted by what they're gonna throw in this. I know that it's gonna be dog shit. I was warned and I was shown a few clippets from my sources. It just pisses me off. Like they're talking with authority like they know shit themselves. They don't know nothing. Let's start with here. This is the worst Dragon Ball Sparking Zero review I've ever seen by Aaron Age, but we're reacting to Gameology's bullshit takes. So let's see here.
I've seen is like 30 seconds. I don't know what kind of takes this dude has, but From what I've heard,
Yeah.
it's some very shitty ones. So I
Yup.
hope
Me too.
it's not as bad as I'm imagining. Put it
I have
there.
low
Spot what's wrong
standards.
with these two Dragon Ball Z games?
What's wrong?
They show the same scene. Goku
Yeah.
and Vegeta battling it out in a Utah-looking desert. It's a classic clash that took DBZ into the modern era. And with the new engine, you can likely pick out which one is the newest game, Sparking Zero.
Yes, sir.
But which one is the second newest?
Technically, none of these because Kakarot is the second newest. But you know what? Give him the benefit of the doubt.
True,
I
Kakarot
know
has been
which
around.
one is the last one. It's Xenoverse 2. But like,
Yup, Xenoverse 1
Come on,
sucks. Xenoverse
Gameplay
2 is
looked
better.
different, faster,
Sorry for the
Smoother.
Xenoverse 1.
tighter, closer to the source material. Besides the graphics, it's almost impossible to tell. And that's a problem.
I don't think he's touched the game. Now, I haven't even.
What
Source
the hell?
material. Besides the graphics, it's almost impossible to tell.
What do you mean by that crap?
Tighter,
It's impossible to tell what the difference.
Come on, bro.
the gameplay looked different, faster, smoother, tight.
It's different by the combos, the effects, of course, visually, and the mechanics should be different because not all games should be the same controls, especially when I'm playing Xenoverse 2, which is a whole far cry from me playing the. At least I played a few Tenkaichi, but I barely remember it because it was a long time ago and I was using some old gadget that I borrowed, and believe me, it sucks.
Fish for raised.
Oh boy, I did not mean to click that. Sorry about that. I was checking a notification. So the problem with oh yeah, of course. What's the problem? What you're gonna bish
Switch
about?
up the DBZ Arena Fighter formula. But the truth
Okay.
is,
Arena Fighter.
fails to switch up the formula at all. There have been well over 100 titles in the DBZ franchise. From the
I'm gonna hold my
sublime
thoughts. I'm gonna hold my
to
thoughts.
the absurd.
I don't want
But
to
when
pause too
Dragon
much.
Ball started using a
Evolution.
boilerplate
Who
Arena
made a game?
Fighter template back in 2002 with the introduction of the Budokai series,
Budokai is not an arena fighter. It's a 3D fighter. Or actually, you know what?
Or 2D,
More
depending
specifically,
on
let's
how you
pinpoint
see it.
right? It's actually a 5D fighter, and you'll actually
5D.
find out more about this
Oh, Five Directions.
in Core A Gaming's video. If you never heard of Core A Gaming, hey,
with over 20
Alright.
different DBZ Arena Fighters released.
Arena Fighter. Xenoverse? It's somewhat of an open world in all honesty. Because you can get to move around, fight everyone else, or inspect things, grab items. Like, it's not completely an arena fighter. There are stages where that feels like it. Dragon Ball Legends is a freaking mobile game. Especially with the addiction Kagi went through. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Kagi. Just joking, man. Don't take it seriously. This guy is massively uninformed. Our Aaron Age is he's
A
noping.
few minutes.
He's noping out. He's noping out. Dude, I feel like stupid too. I feel dumb when when he said that. It's like, are you sure about that? And Dragon Ball Fighter Z, call it an arena fighter. It's just a 2D fighter in all honesty. Just like, I don't know the terminologies used for this, and I barely follow that. I just don't care. But in all honesty, they're just fighting games, but different types. Dragon Ball Legends, of course, a freaking... Oh boy, talk about gashes. I'm not even gonna get into that. And Kakarot is open world mostly. It's you go around the world doing quests left and right. It feels like the Naruto thing I played before, yeah? Yeah, kind of. That's dog shit.
I didn't even see Sagas. Is that Sagas? Sagas in my face right now.
I don't remember Sagas. I never heard of Sagas. Alright. What's the other? Super Battle, Burst Limit? Oh, stop messing with Burst Limit, for goodness sake. Dion said it best. Don't mess with... Stop talking about Burst Limit.
Comforting,
Stop trashing
but
it.
we can't live in it forever. We deserve either a transformative leap forward for the series or a sequel to the only transcendent Dragon Ball game over the last decade.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I would like to have a Dragon Ball Fighter Z 2 because there could have been a bigger roster because we only have a few. And it's the one game that introduced Android 21 to us, which is. Yeah. But the fact that you're shilling for that one, alright, take your. I can't hear you over the. Take that dick out of your mouth, sir. Kakarot. I saw the amazing ending DLC for Kakarot, and believe me, it felt like a movie for me. Your demand. Wow. Who are you to demand? In all honesty, I'm surprised they made even a Budokai Tenkaichi successor after Budokai Tenkaichi 3. There's a 4, but it was a fan-made game, made by fans, who added super characters there, I was told. And recently, I've been told by one of my fans that Dragon Ball Breakers is also a thing, and I looked it up, and Dragon Ball Breakers is like a low-budget Dead by Daylight. So survival, basically. Huh.
I've played Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and unfortunately, my fears were confirmed.
You played Sparking Zero?
Now this is where I have a problem with that. You played it? Let me ask you this, jackass. Not him. Gameology. Jackass. Let me guess. You played it for around 2 minutes and then you said, it feels like the same. Shut the F up. Me, if I am gonna review a game like Sparking Zero, I would buy the damn game, play it for hundreds of hours, find by mistake or find on purpose some problems, talk about the problems first and the shortcomings, and then talk about everything that was good after so we can have a palate cleanser for all the shit we're inserting into our bloodstream that literally makes us full of shit. So, yeah. I was gonna quote some character, I don't know. I'm breathing shit air into my lungs, it is being absorbed into my bloodstream, and I am literally full of shit. That is from Nick from Left 4 Dead 2. Suck my ass. This guy. Let me guess. You're one of those. I might get some anger from somebody here. This is something like those game journos. Like, even as was it Asman? No, it's Charlie. Charlie, Moist Critical said, game journal baby mode. Basically, we have impossible, hard, medium, easy, and then we got the most low difficulty setting called game journalist baby mode, because these people who try to make news of games don't actually, I found out disappointingly, don't actually properly play the games. They played it for at least 1 hour and then blah 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 blah. This game is bad. This game sucks. Blah 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 blah. Shut the F up. I would proudly display my freaking hours, my playtime for everyone to see and to validate that I freaking know more of this game than these so-called game journals more than anything. Believe me, I got 2,000 hours on GTA 5. If you're gonna criticize anything from GTA 5, I can take an hour dump on your chest trying to tell you you're full of crap. There's a lot of things to enjoy there when you're trying to just kill time in basically. So sorry about that, Rant.
Zero.
I doubt he even plays it. No, I doubt it highly.
He played it. He played it.
Was he invited to the conventions to play it?
Sparking Zero graphics are the best they've ever been.
Graphics.
And I applaud them for having destructible environments and trees that sway.
That's good.
With key
That's
power.
Good takes.
But graphics alone do not make a game.
He has a point.
The match. It's much slower than it looks.
Much slower.
Real impact and damage is far apart. And it doesn't have the back and forth, keep them guessing momentum battles of top fighting games.
This game, it froze here, so I don't know what. Maybe it's a video bug, but he's saying it doesn't have the back and forth momentum of guessing. Mind you, Tenkaichi is the only Sparking Zero. Sparking Tenkaichi is the same thing. Tenkaichi is the only arena fighter where you have to block up or down. You have to block low or high.
And me watching 3 idiots videos about Budokai Tenkaichi playing the raid bosses, it's not just up and down. There are sweeping attacks for your legs. They can come at you from great distance, right to your side immediately with like a super dash, or even turns you around 180 and basically attacks you in the back. We've seen that happening with Dion Dotto in Dino. So basically, so I don't understand, what do you mean back and forth? There are different areas of attack for Dragon Ball, especially with the Ki Blast coming from every direction. Hellzone Grenade. So let me debunk your dumbass here with lack of back and forth. I watched the Sparking Zero gameplay showcase and I can tell you there was a freaking back and forth of randomness here. So before we continue on, let's see how he opens his mouth when it comes to this.
の皆様なら思わず懐かしんでいただけるような伝統の
Back
カウ
and
ンター
forth,
システム
right? Look at that.
そしてさら
Random.
には
He vanishes again,
激しい肉弾戦
vanishes back, turn behind you.
や気候派の打ち合いを
So yeah,
締めるイン
and whoever wins with the smashing contest, good job for you. What do you mean lacking in back and forth, dipshit? I'm sorry if I'm cursing a lot in this video. I'm sorry. This is a new side of me you have never seen before. This is a load of trash. He was correct about improved graphics, and graphics alone is not what determines a good game. He was right about that. The commendation about destructible buildings, environmental effects, and basically all the particle effects like the Ki Blast is so shiny and yeah, good points on that. But the rest of your takes is feeling like enough with dog shit. Horse shit. That's what I consider it. Horse shit.
It's the only arena fighter that does that. To my knowledge, for Dragon Ball, it is the only one that does that. What are you talking about?
Sparking Zero is extremely similar to the last several dozen Dragon Ball arena.
Similar, my dumb
If he
shit.
truly played this game, I don't think he would have said that sentence. What was the last?
I am gonna freaking nuke this. Is the same?
Maximize the damage. Okay, I gotta play.
Does this look like the
safe.
same?
I gotta play a little safe. He still has a bar and a half, and if I get too easy, he will kill me in seconds. Let's go. If we can get another break, I think he's done. But
This is the same?
oh, this was the $13 DLC I was waiting on. All this for $13.
And that's one of the recent games after that. Sorry about that. I need to edit a lot of this. So yeah, that was one of the recent Dragon Ball games. So it doesn't feel like this one. It doesn't feel like it. It feels so different compared to that. That feels like Naruto Shippuden, Ninja Storm. For me, in all honesty. So I don't understand this take.
Now I'm gonna bring it up because now I'm gonna
What?
make you look like a fool. In 2024, Sparking Zero comes out. What were the last like 10 games? I'll give it 10. I was about to say 5. The Breakers. That's just a completely different genre.
Yup, it's basically survival game.
Kakarot, which was a single player game. World Mission, not even that's a card game.
Yeah, basically Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen superheroes, believe me. I wanted to play it too. It's just card games. What the frick is this guy talking about?
Jump Force, we're not even gonna talk about that. Legends, Fighters, 2018, card game.
Legends,
Card
mobile
I
game,
don't know what this is. Arena Fighter,
Dokkanbat.
bubble game, puzzle game. I don't know what. I don't
Yup, puzzle games.
plays like it literally is. They tried using They tried using the Tenkaichi name. Look what happened. Ultimate Tenkaichi. That game sucks.
Kind of like the
True.
return of the EA
Sucks.
Sports College Football.
You're gonna compare that to that?
I just paused. I just
Updated graphics with familiar.
This guy, Gameology, you're full of shit. You're full of it. You're full of it. Comparing it to that, I've seen the freaking Angry Joe videos about it. I've seen his rants. Don't you dare compare this to that garbage. That rinse and repeat nonsense. Freaking recycle, regurgitate garbage.
Controls. And I
Controls.
need to talk about those controls, because if you've ever wondered what it's like to be one of the Z Fighters, turn elsewhere, because the controls are not great. Powering up freezes you in place while your special bar fills up, leaving you vulnerable to attack.
That has been the case in every Dragon Ball freaking game. Are you mental? Are you... The more he speaks, the more that this guy from Gameology speaks, the more I lose brain cells listening to it. You do that in Xenoverse 2. You do that in freaking Kakarot. You do that in freaking, oh my god, Fighter Z. And it is a risk to do that. Basically, it's a meme that, oh, you're showing off, charging right there. What in the flying fudge is this idiot talking about? If that is your complaint, stop playing Dragon Ball. That's literally every game. Charging makes you an open target. The point of that is you want an easy way to generate ki, charge. But the strategy is knock your opponent, break their stamina, make them exhausted, and then charge up. Use that opening. Or kick them away and use that opening. I've been watching too many Budokai Tenkaichi raid videos to know that strategy. What is this? I'm seriously losing brain cells. All right, let's continue on before I extend this video any further.
Sure, that's part of DBZ, but it still makes the game feel clunky.
That's the name of the freaking game. It's part of it. It's an integral part of
Your
it.
Your complaint is that you can't
Move while you
charge and move.
What do we think? What are we? The shield regeneration in Halo when we can keep on moving and it recharges? Like in Call of Duty when you're waiting for your health to regen? Are you... That's OP. That's broken if you can charge ki on the move. That's stupid. The primary gameplay is martial combat. Charging is a finishing move. Charging is preparation for a finishing move, like a super or an ultimate. You're stupid. This person is stupid. This person is absolutely freaking stupid.
At the exact same time.
And here's why. It's because the controls are too complex for casuals, but not technical enough for hardcore gamers.
Alright. Let us create a game called Babysitter, where the game babysits you. Basically. We will use every stage where the game basically holds your hand as you move forward. Let us put orange or yellow markers to where the frick do you have to go, and we will put the objective glowing in the dark with a glow-in-the-dark glow effect to make sure that this is important. You must grab this item. You must interact with this. This is what I talk about baby mode. This is what I call gaming journal baby mode. Thank you to Charlie for stating that, and I would like to use that term. Let's make game easier for the weak-minded. And I don't like using this term on anyone, but this is the term deserving for people like this. Get good, scrub. Dude, I am a casual. And I can catch up with that. I can learn with that. I can learn the technical side of that. And I can make advanced moves through sheer effort and studying other people playing games doing it. What the frick is this dog shit take? This person is, oh my gosh, I'm down to 2 brain cells and they're competing for 3rd place. Oh my gosh, this person is a moron. Take it away.
And it's
Aaron,
not always clear if you whiffed a beam because of something you did,
it feels
or
like
if you just weren't on the right plane.
It tells you damage numbers on the left if it hit or not. What did you want? Did you want a hit marker? You want a hit marker like HOD? You want a COD? You want a you want a hit marker?
You might even find yourself fighting underwater. It
Yes.
doesn't slow you down or change anything at all.
Actually false. Did you know in Tenkaichi or Sparking, if you charge underwater, you charge slower than you are out of water? Did you know that? He didn't. I did.
The best fighting games, like Street Fighter, Tekken, and Under Night In-Birth, feel like you're mimicking.
Now, you can't say Street Fighter, Tekken,
they're not in the same field.
and then say Under Night In-Birth. You can't.
They're 2D.
You can't do that. Some other game that's
Two-dimensional.
not Under Night.
Up or
because
freaking
I
forward.
like Under Night.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like Phone On. Why are we bringing this game up? Just because it came out this year?
There's an emphasis on frame advantage, timing, and spacing that can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
He's saying
So basically, Sweat Lord. That's why I leave the professional fighting like this frame drop or 90 frames, 19 frames, 2 frames, no frames. Basically, I don't know their terms. I leave that to the professionals and they can hash it out in the field on themselves. Me as a gamer, I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. This person is putting us on the same level, like our knowledge and our wisdom in the same level of pro gamers, pro circuit gamers. Dude, and you were complaining before that casuals can't play it. What is it that you want? Man, I feel like so tired of listening to drivel like this. It's like, do you even research the game you're playing? Dude, if I want to do a research, I would buy the game. Although I don't have the funds for it right now, but I will do my best. I will buy the game out of my own pocket, enjoy it, and make a video if you guys want to, reviewing it. If how much fun it is, I would do it.
I know I'm pausing a lot, right? He's saying
Me
all
too.
this like it don't exist in Sprite. That's what makes this video so annoying
frames.
for me. Because I know how Sparking and Tenkaichi is, and he doesn't. It's very clear that he doesn't. About you don't know, and I keep having to pause. I want to watch it, but the more I watch it, the more bullshit comes from his mouth, and I can't understand. I don't understand.
In my opinion, Dragon Ball FighterZ is a much better use of the license and still has a robust.
I have no problem with Fighter Z. Fighter Z introduced Android 21, I have no problem. But to say that it's worse or Dragon Ball Fighter Z is better than Sparking Zero right now? The one thing I hated about Fighter Z is the campaign and how freaking ridiculous it was for me. To unlock 21, I had to do repeat, beat this guy, generic freaking clone guy, freaking just stupid. That's my only complaint. The rest is okay. Fine by me. It was fun. Raid bosses were fun. Watching people just enjoy this was fun. But if you're gonna say this was better in Sparking Zero right now, after what we're seeing, the anime references, you can get to play like in the story, even what if scenarios, they're adding more to the game than Fighter Z ever did. Are we gonna get a tournament with power? Please that be the case. Will we get the world tournament? We get the entire storyline and we can play it in that gaming perspective, which is feeling like Kakarot, but I don't know if we're gonna use other players, but other characters, but that would be an awesome thing. This guy's mental. This guy's mental.
There was something that I said, I think a year ago at this point, and it still reigns true to this day. The end of Arena Fighters was when Jump Force came out and Fighters took over, and they never see Arena Fighters in a good light, even if it is a good Arena Fighter. This is still true.
Okay, Arena Fighter.
Bringing up Fighters in an Arena Fighter discussion.
Paced and competitive. So much so that it had a presence at the EVO tournament for 5 of the last 6 years.
Oh, by the way, this is important because I wanted to. This is just a little side chat. I've been recording for like 30 minutes. I'm going to make this a little short.
I've been recording for 31 minutes.
Making shitty ass points. This is why I think it's important for an Arena Fighter to get to EVO. Everyone knows what EVO is. It's the biggest fighting game tournament of all time. This is why we need Arena Fighters at EVO. At least one. So people can shut up about Arena Fighters not being fighting games or not having competitive value because it's not at EVO. I need at least one game. I need it to be at EVO. Main stage. I need one game.
Put Sparking Zero there.
Like Gohan and Goku's iconic father-son Kamehameha would be a whole ass level in a Budokai game. Fighter Z does the same thing in special moves that only last a few seconds. The games industry has a bad habit of releasing rinse and repeat sequels, and we tend to reward.
I can't, man. This game series hasn't gotten a sequel in 15 years.
Rinse and repeat. I predicted what he was going to say. That is a tired freaking that's a very tired way of saying I have no other arguments to do, so I'm gonna call it rinse and repeat. Have you mistaken Dragon Ball for Call of Duty? Have you seen all the regurgitated copy pasta games they've made year after freaking year, and it visibly becomes degradingly worse afterwards? Buggy mess, freaking microtransactions, broken stupid stories. How did you mistake this for Call of Duty rinse and repeat? Believe me, it's just rinse and freaking repeat. Non-stop. Hold on. Let me ask you this. How is it rinse and repeat when Kakarot is open world, Dragon Ball Fighter Z is Arena Fighter, Xenoverse 2 is debatably an open world itself because we're in a town and we go to mission quest and the such? And now we get a Budokai Tenkaichi, which is different from all of those before. And we even got Dragon Ball Breakers, which you play as a regular human trying to survive against a super powerful enemy, either win by using the time machine or collecting all the Dragon Balls and beat the villain into submission by ganging up on him with everyone of the team. So what is the rinse and repeat? Hold on, let me see Dragon Ball Breakers. Let me give you a taste. I am so triggered. What is a good example? Come on.
It seemed like a Dragon Ball game that was destined to die. Day after day, they'd lose play.
Let's not talk about that. So let's show you a few gameplays of it.
I'm supposed to be doing right now. I guess the hunt for keys continues. Oh, I don't know if Jenny's winning that, guys. Damn, my God! Us! Vegito! No! Vegito!
Can you call that Is that what we call an arena fighter? That doesn't feel like an arena fighter to me. I don't see any freaking versus health bars where we are equally the same kind of freaking damage that we can do to each other. No. Even Xenoverse has a tanky freaking HP bar. The raid bosses. So what is the rinse and repeat argument right now? What is that? You're full of shit! Gameology. You're full of shit. I heard Gameology, I heard that it came from them, and after the backlash, after everyone making either videos like Aaron Age, and me now, after we collectively jump this asshole making fun of our freaking hobby, they took down the video. That's why I'm relying on Aaron Age's video.
Years.
By buying every new sports game or Call of Duty year after year. At least COD has a different story every time, but Dragon Ball still
Are you? We need to put that in a censor. Freaking hell. This guy is high. This guy is on drug. This gameology guy is on crack right now. Call of Duty has different stories, but at the end of the day, it's the same old shooter with freaking press E, press this, quick time events. It never changed its formula over the years. Different story maybe, different characters maybe, but the core mechanics and everything else was practically freaking the same. I played nearly all of it. From Call of Duty 1, the very first one, or Call of Duty, that's just the original name, to 2, to freaking World at War, to freaking World War 2, to Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and then the bunch of freaking remakes, Cold War. It all felt the same to me. Asshole. Different stories, but same feeling of everything. You're so full of it. You're so full of it. Trying to say it had it, but it was. Are you justifying the garbage right now? Alright. This time, take out Blizzard or Activision's get out of your mouth, sir.
At least COD has a different story every time, but Dragon Ball still retreads familiar ground. Want to see Goku sacrifice via special beam cannon in the Saiyan saga? Here it is, but you can switch to a first-person camera this time. Ultimately, Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball's an anime. Dragon Ball Z is an anime. Call of Duty is an original IP, so they can make new shit. Dragon Ball Super. It's an anime.
In the
Stand on
meantime,
it.
I'll be open for a better use of the license.
Better use of the license. Yes, gameology. Look at what you've become. Rage baiter. Rage baiter. I'm using my rage to make it a review on my reaction of your bullshit right now. You're so full of it. We're not gonna finish Aaron Age because I don't want to fully take everything from him for this video. I'm putting my 2 cents in this freaking stupid shit. I'm just over it right now. I'm done. I'm absolutely done with this idiot. I'm done with Game Ball. Whoever did this, you should be ashamed of yourself and get out of Dragon Ball. You don't know nothing. Coming from me, who knows a lot of the transformations, I know a lot of the trivia. I've watched lots of the episodes. I even watched GT. And I know most of the memes, right, of Dragon Ball Super. Believe me, I watched the movies. I even watched the freaking superheroes show on YouTube. This person has near zero freaking knowledge of this bullcrap talking about sparking zero. as much as I know, I watch videos of other people playing it, and from my interpretation, the functions, the supers, the ultimates, the cinematics of them. What do you mean just a few seconds of father-son Kamehameha? Dude, the longest super in Sparking Zero is Trunks' key sword slash. And I think that was 10 to 15 seconds waiting for it to finish. Dude, this is why I stopped watching freaking game journalists for opinions on whether I should buy a game or not. I would make the judgment myself from other fans playing the game, seeing it really is fun. If there's bugs, I would try to just ignore that and see if it really is worth it. Yes, that's how I got Helldivers. That's how I want to buy Space Marine. Believe me, I've seen everyone playing it and it was cool and amazing. Never. This is a message, a PSA for everyone in my subscribers. Never listen to game journalists. They are freaking disingenuous, and when you call them out, they took down the video. You wanna see if it's taken down? Let's go to their channel. Because I couldn't find it. I want to make a video about it, but I can't find it on their channel. No Dragon Ball stuff. Oh, there's one martial artist report Kakarot fighting scenes. That's all there is. That's one. Let's see, what do you have? Do you see Dragon Ball anywhere there? Do you see it? Do you see it? We can't see. These cowards took down the video. These cowards took down the video after everyone else made fun of them. I think they ratioed them with so many dislikes or shat on them in the comment section. And the cowards took down their video. Gutless, spineless cowards. You made a video shitting on our game, on the game we're gonna love, or whatever we're gonna find out, and then when you get the backlash, you cower in your hole. You cower in your foxhole. Like the cowards you are. No, it should be slow clap, right? As expected from gaming journalists. When everyone else found your takes to be full of crap, you hide. Feels like we're on Twitter or something. Protect your freaking shit. Boy, I'm done with this. I really am done. Well, at least you got to see another side of me being an angry fan after this garbage that they post. And believe me, I am disappointed. I'm subscribed to these assholes. I like the stars of the show react to the movie they did, the characters they made, and the games that were made from their shows. This is a sign of insult for any fan of Dragon Ball. The fact that you barely have anything related to Dragon Ball on your channel as well, which is so sad. So you just made that video to bank on the hype of Sparking Zero, and you're gonna make a rage bait out of it to get us to give you traction. Well, you got your freaking attention now, and I doubt that anyone's gonna like you and will take any video you make about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero seriously after that garbage take. I'm sorry that I had to use someone else's perspective because they took it down. I wanted to make a video about these assholes. So pathetic and so sad that that's your takes. He had good takes about graphics. And that's it. Everything else was garbage. Surprise, surprise. touch, and we're the ones being told to touch grass. I guess this person needs to do so and smoke it as well. I'm not condoning the smokage of any herbal substances. That was a joke. Do not take that out of context, for the love of goodness. All right, for my fellow brothers, sisters, gamers, and anime lovers out there, like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If you want me to do more of these rants about these assholes, these kinds of assholes, just leave a comment down below. Find out now. I'll see you guys in the next one. I need to rest my voice. I really took a lot of... I wasted a lot of air for that one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and kick up the freaking views, for goodness sake, please.